Here we go, little walk around video of our 1970 MGB GT. She's a lovely little car. It's not perfect, and I hope anyone who's read the description or looked at the photos would agree this isn't a perfect car. I also don't think it's perfect car money. We've got this listed at 5,995. So this car was registered in February 1970, so I suspect it was built in late 69. So it is what I've always considered to be Mark 1.5 spec, but I have been corrected on that, and apparently this is a Mark II. Apparently the Mark II came in with the 5 main bearing engine. But anyway, as far as I'm concerned, it is a 60s spec MGB, but with the later, stronger engine and gearbox. So we've got wire wheels, we've got a Webasto style Britax sunroof, we've got the prettier rear lights, we've got the chrome boot badge, and yeah, it is essentially a 60s B. We've got the very nice early dashboard. As I say, it's not perfect, but let me show you around the bodywork. So rear wing tops are both really good, really nice and straight, as is the rear tailgate, and they like to rock down there. There's a little crack in the paint there which has been touched up. Doesn't look rotten to me, just looks like it's been touched in. Doors and door bottoms are all good. The main area that I think needs a little attention, or could do with attention as time goes on, not necessarily immediately, are the front wing tops. There you can see there's just a little bit of bubbling. The other side is possibly a little worse. Let me show you. I don't think this is rot, I don't think it's anything too serious, but I do think that if you were to take the car down to a body shop and pay them probably quite a small amount of money in the scheme of things, I think they could make that look a lot more respectable quite easily. Don't know if you can see there, don't know if it's picking up in the camera, there is some micro blistering to the bonnet. On the whole though, the paint does look very respectable. It's come up beautifully. I'll show you, there's a little bit of corrosion down here at the front of the passenger door, and a small bubble there at the bottom of the front wing. I mean, while you were having that done, I'd maybe have that looked at as well. But if the car were to be living in a garage, as I'd hope anything like this would be, I can't see that getting any worse anytime soon, to be perfectly honest. Oh, there's a slight little mark in there. Right, I'll show you inside. I'll show you just in the boot first. It's all nice and tidy in there. Boot floor, it's all nice and solid, all nice and straight. I've got this lovely black leather interior with white piping, which is a lovely combination. So as we can see from the photos, the interior is very much patinated, we'd call it. I love it, and I know that there are lots of other people who would also love it. I know that there are still a lot of people who would like their interiors to be perfect, and that's fine. These could obviously be made better than they are if you were to take them to an upholsterer, or obviously you could get full new covers, or you could just get these recolored. You know, you can get leather coloring kits that are very good, and you could get this looking a lot smarter very easily. I personally wouldn't, but that's just me. I love it exactly how it is. The seats are really comfy. It feels like they've probably had new foam and new padding. The rear seat in really good nick. Something to mention in here is the headlining has been glued up, and it is not the work of a professional. It's okay. It doesn't bother me. It's not in the way while you're driving. It doesn't sort of affect your mood when you're in the car, but you know, it could well be something that could be made better quite easily, either by you or by a professional if you wanted them to. It doesn't bother me, so if the car was mine, it would be staying as it is, I think. Yeah, let me show you under the bonnet. So under here, everything's very nice and straight, nice and solid. Inner wings are all good. It could do with a good detailing, really. You know, you could have the rocker cover, that could come off. You could paint that if you so desired. I don't think I could be bothered if it was mine personally, but that's just me. Yeah, as I say, probably can't show you up in here very well with this camera, but all the inner wings, both sides, are lovely and solid. I'll fire her up for you. So here we go. Hopefully you can hear that on the video. We've got a lovely exhaust note. I think it's a stainless exhaust on it. Nice, respectable oil pressure. Very respectable oil pressure, in fact. And that stays good even when it's warm. Maybe drops down to 40, 35-ish after a long old blast. But that's all good. We have wipers. 2-speed wipers, twin-speed wipers rather. If you can hear that, we've got the heater. We have a working petrol gauge. We've got overdrive, of course, which works just as it should. There is an aftermarket stereo fitted that I haven't tried to connect up to my phone as yet, but does appear to make some noise. I think the speakers have been upgraded, or the speaker rather has been upgraded, that's behind there, and everything else seems to work exactly as it should. All in all then, and it really is a very, very lovely little thing. So chrome work is all still nice on it. Again, not perfect, but very, very usable. Please excuse the passing lorry noise. Yeah, all the chrome work's good. All the wires, the wire wheels seem to be in good shape. Don't seem like there are any loose splines or anything pinging or making a racket as you're driving along. It's just a very lovely, honest, very honest car that could be used very, very happily as a daily driver. Or you could leave it in the garage with the roof back and just wait for the right afternoon to go and take it for a blast. Okay, thanks very much. Bye bye.